A man who was convicted of murdering the head of the Oregon Department of Corrections decades ago should be released or get a new trial.
That's the decision from a federal judge who just overturned the conviction of Frank Gable.
And Fox 12's Kelsey Watts is tracking all of this for us, and she's live tonight with all the details as well. Kelsey?
Frank Gable has been in prison now for almost 30 years. His lawyers have filed appeal after appeal, and now this federal judge is ruling in his favor, saying if a jury heard all the evidence that has come to light in this case, he never would have been convicted. It's a case that dates back to 1989, when the director of the Oregon Department of Corrections, Michael Franke, was stabbed to death on the grounds of the Oregon State Hospital in Salem. With no physical evidence in the case, prosecutors relied on witness statements and polygraph tests that implicated Frank Gable. He was convicted and is serving a life sentence in prison.
Didn't kill Michael Franke, don't know who did nor was there.
Now, after 30 years, he has a chance at getting out after a federal judge ruled in his favor.
He's always maintained his innocence. He's stuck with that, and here we are today.
It's a case Steve Wax has been a part of for a long time, first through the Federal Defender's Office and now as the legal director for the Oregon Innocence Project, which filed a brief on Gable's behalf. The federal ruling cites several issues with the investigation and conviction. For one, a man named John Krause confessed to the killing months after it happened, but the jury never heard about that. Also, 8 witnesses who originally said they either saw the crime or Gable confessed to them changed their statements, saying at the time they were pressured by police interrogations and repeated polygraph tests.
And they said, the truth is, I wasn't there, I didn't see him do it, to my knowledge he didn't do it, and he never confessed to me. That's what the judge saw.
Michael Franke's brothers believe in Gable's innocence too. In a family statement, they say in part, it is now abundantly clear that Frank Gable had nothing to do with the murder. The state can no longer afford to manufacture a case built on lies and half-truths, and we trust that they will abandon this fruitless endeavor and concede that they convicted an innocent man. We also got statements today from the Oregon Department of Corrections and the Federal Public Defender's Office, which has been working on this case for the last 12 years. We'll have both of those statements for you available on our website. From here, the state has 30 days to file notice of an appeal if they'd like to fight this judge's ruling. Live in Southeast Portland, Kelsey Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.